Guys, we are back. Little break. It's been hectic. University started. Ugh, that's been crazy. There's been no football, so I just thought I'm going to concentrate on that and get on with it. But yeah, we're back. Leeds are back. Football's back. Can't wait. Oh, here's a prediction for Leeds versus Aston Villa. Let's get into it. So I was going to make this video yesterday, but I wanted to listen to Jesse Marsh's press conference prior to making the video, and I must say, it's good hearing from Jesse, right? If you have any doubt about the team, the players, and the morale or anything, you listen to a Jesse Marsh interview, and suddenly everything just feels good. Is that just me? Does anyone else get that? I'm curious to know. You listen to him, and it just makes you feel good about everything. It makes you feel everything's going to be all right, kind of thing. That's the vibe I get from him. Great interview, obviously talking about the young players and Sonny Perkins, Will Nyonto, JB, how they are pushing for the first team and saying that you can't ignore them. And if they keep performing, they're going to have to get that chance, which is good. That's what we are. That's the club we want to be. And again, watched the 21s yesterday. And again, guys, if you don't, I know money, believe me, I know about not having a lot of money. I don't have anything. Never have any money. But if you can watch the 21s, I'd strongly advise it. It's like £3 a month, £4 a month to watch LUTV. You get most under 21s games, and it's so entertaining. The football is excellent. The young players thrive. Watching Matteo Joseph bag a hat trick and Sonny Perkins, watching Somerville every week. It's just a joy to watch, honestly. But yeah, that's the young players. The game. Let's get into the game, the actual game. So it was good to hear back from Jesse Marsh. He was talking about injuries. I think Forshaw, and he said Archie picked up injuries. Dallas is out. But apart from that, we're good. Rodrigo's fine. Bamford's, Bamford, which is probably all right, but not great. And they're nursing him as usual. But I think we'll see him start. Everyone else seems to be all right. Everyone seems to be healed. Sinistero will play, which is good. We want that. Not him sitting on the bench. We need him because he's an absolute player. It's a good thing. That's a positive start. Not many injuries. First team players, of course. They're all there. Firpo's back. Coops is back. Rodrigo's back. It's good. It's good. It's good. It feels good. Having said that, this is Leeds United Football Club. And when it feels great is when we mess up. But anyway, so in terms of squad, I think it's good. I think we're in a good place at the moment. We should all be happy. We're all happy football's back, but on Aston Villa, I think it's interesting because they've got results recently. It's kind of opposite to what we've done. From what I've been said and what I've seen from even Villa fans, that they're not happy with the performances. Even the result against City, they were not happy. Obviously, they was happy that they got that, and it doesn't matter about the performance when you're beating a team like that. But throughout the season, they're not happy with the wins and the draws. They're not happy with it, which is strange for me because you always associate Villa with having like top players, and Gerrard is a decent manager, but clearly there's problems there. But when a team has a problem, that makes them more dangerous. If they still play for the coach, and if a guy like Steven Gerrard, you're going to play for him because he's a football legend, that makes them more dangerous. And they use a team like Leeds, a team that has kind of the energy in the crowd in the stadium to push them to win. Added the little bite that Leeds Villa always gets every time you play. It's going to make them really dangerous, and they're going to really put us under pressure. They're going to make us nervous, and they're going to try and exploit all our weaknesses. It's not an easy game, and they've got a lot of injuries, but they still have some top quality operators. Philip Coutinho will turn up. Leon Bailey, I don't think he's injured. He'll turn up. Jacob Ramsey, I think, is outstanding. I think he's a class young player. He'll turn up. There's still some really good players in that squad that could cause any team damage. So it's not going to be easy. It really isn't. Forget their away record and all that. Is this a one-off game, and it's going to be a tough ask. I believe. But then you got to look at Leeds side, and Of course, coming from a Leeds perspective, I believe in the team. I believe in the players. I think we have enough to win. But I say this in most games. Football is so marginal in everything that happens that you could win every game in theory. You can win any game you play. But this is going to be really tough. I think it's going to be really reliant on how they kind of set up. I don't think we need to react necessarily to how they set up, but we need to be aware of where they target. I think Jesse Marsch will already prepare for that, obviously. It's going to be tough. They've got good wingers, they've got good attacking players that they're going to use to exploit our weak defence. And we need to prepare for that. They've also got a decent, solid back line. It's got a few injuries in it. So I think our strength would be, again, their pressing them. I'm not sure if they're the best at the back with the ball. I don't know. The fullbacks are injured, I believe. Obviously, I think Carlos is injured, their centre-back. Kamara's injured. Solid ball players are injured. It's going to be an intriguing game to see how we play and how we press them. But if you can get all your players ticking and playing right, doing the roles like Sinistera against a fullback that's probably not played much this season, I'd imagine. And likewise Harrison on the other side, Aronson in the middle. Those three, like in most games, are vital. They are going to win you the game, right? They're the game winners. Sinistera is also scoring for fun. Harrison's been decent this season, and Aronson's been decent as well. It's going to be interesting. Those three are integral to every game we play, and not so less this one. Especially against a team that have got a lot of injuries in defence. We need to confuse them, we need to mess them around a bit. The midfield battle is interesting. I don't watch every Villa game, so I'm not sure who's in there with Kamara out. Obviously, John McGinn will play, Ramsey will play. Is he in midfield or does he play a bit further forward? But it's going to be a good battle because McGinn's obviously a decent player, isn't he? He's a really good player, and I think he's their captain now. And he always plays well against Leeds. He loves the big games. It's not a huge game, but you know what I mean. The little rivalry in there. It's down to Rocco and Adams to control that and do their job. Deal with him. Deal with Ramsey. It might take a tactical foul. It might take just smart positioning, but we've got to deal with that midfield. We can't let that. And then you've got Philippe Coutinho and Leon Bailey on the wings. Coutinho, I think, plays wing for Villa. I'm not sure. But that's going to be a problem, innit? Whether our fullback is Stroke or Firpo on Leon Bailey's side, or whichever side they play. And then Rasmus and or Ayling on the right. It's a big ask for them. And when you think about it, it's the same for their fullbacks. So a lot of the game for me is going to come down to the quality of the best players, the creative players. Ours been Sinistera, Harris and Aronson. Theirs been Leon Bailey, Coutinho and Ramsey. I think them 6 players are vital. Them 6 players will be facilitated by the midfield and the defence. More so the midfield. To allow them to play. It's a tough game. Everyone will look at Villa have had a bad start. They're losing this, but no, they're not. I think what they're pointing to behind us. It's a tough game, guys. It's not easy. The Premier League is not easy. And these are just the threats. But I think we can. It's a good fibre on the club. We've got the bench is looking decent. I don't know who's going to start, but I'd imagine Rodrigo will be on the bench to start if Bamford is fit. We've got Rodrigo to come on. We've got William Nyonto to come on. Jesse Marsch spoke about in the press conference saying he's shocked everyone. These are good options. Maybe JB will get a run out on the bench because Forshaw's injured. Maybe not, but Perkins, will he be on the bench? You've got Gelhardt, Greenwood, Somerville, players that want to push to that next level. And these are the games where you come on that you have that, especially against fullbacks and defenders that are not settled. They've got a lot of injuries, so these are the times where these guys, when they come on the pitch, they've got to make an impact and show that they're ready to play in the Premier League. It's going to be very interesting. I don't do score predictions because I just think they're pointless. I don't even really give result predictions, do I? No. I just say what I think could happen in the game. I don't like predicting it. You can't predict football at the end of the day. I want Leeds to win. There's my prediction. Home advantage as well. The crowd will be buzzing, to be fair. It's been a long time we've not played. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see if we can win our individual battles. It's going to be big. Because the individual battles against a team like Villa, who have individual players that can change a game, you have to beat them in those individual battles. We ain't done that in some games. Against Chelsea, our individual battle, that team performance was excellent. We need individuals to show up this game. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Jesse's going to be in the stands, so that'll be Remy Maric and Matt Jackson taking the reins. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. To be honest, guys, I'll be honest with you. I just want a performance. Of course, I want a result. I want 3 points. But I just want to sit, watch, and enjoy Leeds. That's all I want. If we come out and we play rubbish, I'm just so annoyed. Wait 4 weeks for this. We come out and we entertain and we have chances and we create chances and we do some good stuff. I'm happy. I want to win. That would make me even more happy. If we lose and play well, I'm probably more annoyed. But just give us a performance at least. That's all we're asking for. You know? Of course we want to win, but we're asking to be entertained, right? It's been so long, we just need it. But yeah, that's it. I appreciate the support. I know I've not been a thing. I've been busy with uni and there's been no football. But yeah, we're back. Maybe 3 videos a week I'm going to aim for. 2 or 3 videos a week, I think that's reasonable. But yeah, if you don't mind dropping a like and subscribing, that would make me feel a lot better, I guess. Thanks. Yeah, enjoy your weekend and let's hope we win. Peace.